Towards the end of high school, I kind of lost motivation for school, really because of COVID. Things were kind of up in the air, but I applied to Western, I applied to UNC Pembroke, and I applied to ECU. What really drew me to Western was the location. Western was like amazing, and I figured since they were giving me enough money to come, that I should just come, try it out, and see what it was like. Being a first-gen student, I was like super close to my family, especially with my parents being immigrants from Mexico. And so really leaving home for more than a month was really a big transition, but over time I got used to it. I made friends here, and also being like at a small town and a small university made everything feel like home. The plan was to come here, maybe do nursing, and if that failed, I would just go to community college and finish it there. But halfway through that first semester, I realized like how much more I could do if I applied myself. And so I switched majors to chemistry, and I've never looked back since then. One thing that I was interested in at the time was biochemistry. So I got assigned to Dr. De Silva. He's a great guy, really funny. And so I told him about my plans, what I wanted to do, where I wanted to end up. And from that moment, he just set me up.
Elvis was a special student to me because he approached me when he was a freshman. Usually you do not get a lot of freshman students coming and asking to do independent research. That is a unique situation. But I really wanted to work with him because of his dedication. We started training him, slowly get him into the lab. He has developed a lot since he arrived at Western Carolina University. He's an independent researcher in our research laboratory right now.
There's always problems to solve when you're coming into the lab. For me, I've had a problem that I've been dealing with since I started this project. And like every time I come to the lab, I think like, what are ways that I could solve that? But that's what research is all about. It's just taking a problem and really tackling it head on and finding different ways to go about solving that problem.
I think Elvis is curious about science and he wants to solve problems. He wants to help the society. I think that is his driving force. And I can see him enjoying that moment when he's solving chemical problems.
For me, like coming here and not knowing what to do as a first-gen student was really kind of like a lot. So having Dr. De Silva there to really sit down with me and talk to me about what my degree is all about, what classes to take, what I should do to prepare for graduate school, it was really like impactful for me. It was something that I didn't really expect coming to university because I'd heard like you never get to talk to your professors, all these misconceptions about university, but coming to Western really and having that like close connection to Dr. De Silva really showed me that like people like him care. Western being a small university is so much better than going to like a big university because of these personal connections that you make with these professors. I really don't think I would have been able to do as much as I'm doing now if I would have gone to a bigger university. I made the right choice to come to Western.